into this smoke.
What a way to start.
They're all just tucked in, and now Dizzy goes up. Nades go out. And Valent's the first to find the feed. But now this time, it's Leaf that have been cooking for so long coming through to fruition. 100 Thieves deciding to push forward. Relentless in their approach. And Leaf keeps them back. And now Jonah P left in a 1v2. Bang and Boostio both weak. A flash in hand. It goes up top. It will not find anything. Hasn't been enough of a lesson, though, for G2 to bite. Asuna satcheling forward. With high ground, not able to steady the shots. EU struggling a little bit as well, but finally connects.
What a tether.
Converts. Leaf stuck. And the sucker punch from Icy is just too much. As Icy gets 3 in the face of a full buy. G2 hold the line. Boostio with plenty of time to think this one through.
Oh, he dodged the flash.
Yeah, but 3 now, position given away. Well, the first will fall. And he's not shying away from it. What is a bit more of a shy or cautious approach, if you will, is the way 100 Thieves are approaching this one, much like we saw in the first couple of rounds. Want to spread the map out as much as they can before they decide where they want to go.
Yeah, the game plan for G2 has been heavily playing like a 3A setup, and then the B player is actually playing towards that long area so they can insta-TP if there is an A split.
Cryo looking to be the first to find action. With smokes at the ready. That dog is going to delay things. Cleared out though. And as the wall goes up, yeah, they can't find a way out. They've not been awarded safe passage. The third attempt maybe is the charm. Jonah P swings through, and they crumble. They manage to get the spike down though, and they know where they are. That molly could be disaster. Again, the fuse of the rocket lit, and will go extinguished without a fire. That nade is gonna hurt though. They're trapped again. They have nowhere to go. Can they stay alive? Asuna with nothing but a sliver manages to weather the storm that's been brought to his doorstep. And yeah, it's a 4v2 now, but again, Asuna with just a sliver of health. 7 HP, keeping him alive. The defuse has come through. It started, but it is delayed. It's stopped. Icy cannot convert. 100 Thieves take the lead once more.
Another full buy for G2. Economy not in shambles quite yet. And a quick rocket from Asuna.
And a quick kill found. The leader having to sit on the sidelines for the rest of this one. 100 Thieves have committed to the site. They've gotten the spike down, but they're going to have to deal with this overwhelming pressure of a crunch once more. Oh my gosh. Brothers in arms as Jonah P and Icy keep Boostio back, and now Seeker's invested the flash in the face, and it's all gone on to disarray.
Wow, this retake is looking so good so far from G2.
But it's not done yet. That will certainly help push it over the finish line, though. EU in a 1v4, he's gotten it a little bit closer to finish. But with 3 targets left, none found. But no early pit this time. The dog is going to confirm. Yep, some presence. EU falls.
And that's just a protocol they have against the likes of against the likes of 100 Thieves, who like to do 4-1 splits onto the A site.
Balance still trying to hold on to Showers. The snap onto Cryos, clean. And the spike is out of reach again. Just barely out of reach, but G2 with eyes trained and crosshairs dialed in. Bang tries to creep forward, grab the spike. Do they try to get out here? I don't know that there's safety anywhere else.
They should right about now.
Oh, what happened there? Does it connect? That could be a disaster. Can Asuna pull off this 1v2? 52 HP. Takes a step back, clears utility.
Look at the spacing from G2 right now.
They're stacked right on top of each other. Could be danger. Woo!
He stops just barely there.
2 fights. So close to going off. Almost finding success in both. But it's Boostio who's able to get a trade back. And so they decide to flip the map. Jonah P is here. The satchel forward from Asuna. The shot from Jonah P is clean.
30 seconds left.
But the call was correct from Boostio. It did bait a rotation, so Bomb should go down here.
They play into this advantage. It's not really getting any better.
Valorant hasn't skipped a beat since yesterday. It's looking so crispy out here.
Yeah.
The sidestep, perfect.
It's just flawless. It really is. This Cryo has his ult, EU, bang, 1 invested.
Valorant's on an island.
And now he's flashed, but he still gets to go into Boostio.
He got a molly kill.
And he's got so much space because of all of this utility that he's able to stay alive. And now with 10 seconds left, they've got to move forward. But they're not going to find a way out.
Look at these lineup mollies from B. There's no chance.
No, they didn't find any comfort on the site.
Yeah, this has been such a half.
Dude, this Icy kid continues to stand up when his team needs him to. The rocket invested, damage dealt.
And they get healed up.
And again, the crunch from Showers. Now they know that Bang is there.
It's being aware of Valen, who has been pushing through. It looked like he was, but he wasn't ready. Valen so much more dialed in.
Knowing that the fight was afoot, still not able to convert. Icy taking a step back, 100 Thieves deciding they have to invest B.
Oh my gosh.
Spike down.
At least that's going to be the attempt. Icy here, the only one alive with Op in hand. Now has to deal with the Nightfall too.
Player standing.
Gets
Cryo will
one.
fall.
He's still alive.
One enemy
EU's gonna have to do it on his own. That's big.
Out of the side of 100 Thieves.
Yeah, the challenge not headed his way. He was playing anti. He knew it was coming. Lee turns around and drops him. Bustio there trying to equalize, but Valorant gets the best of him.
And he gets healed to full. It's looking really good so far for G2.
The nade will dissuade. Valorant takes a step back. But they've gotten the spike down, and that's a big part of this equation.
And Leaf still has the Sheriff to his name. It's so deadly on rounds like this. Just 2 shots to the body. Even one tag will make it so easy to clean up for his teammates.
Pistols are just so important in 100 Thieves. They need one. That's going to help. Osno with goop in his face, able to get the kill. And now Tap. It's just a threat. Looking to find any info they can. Where are the bullets coming from?
Time's running down.
They've got to hold this. Osno's gotten it to half. EU trying to keep them back. Able to get one. Can Cryo hold them back? He can. They're going to get the defuse and the pistol.
After this short A pressure.
This kill's big. Oh, that kill would have been huge.
There is no exit now. They have to commit to the A hit.
No plan B. Bustio with Op in hand, spotted one. But doesn't fire it off.
Cryo's gonna run through if that connected. It doesn't though.
Osno falls, there it is. He didn't have to run through. The spam through the smoke is enough.
Oh my gosh, Cryo! He's just running it down in U-Haul.
And it's working.
right there.
Waiting for that. And there it is. Leaf finding the other side of that weapon.
This has got to be a save, yep.
Yeah, he's got no choice here.
The back and forth.
It's towards B.
Bang might get punished doing this solo.
Bang has already gotten so much value. This is such an awkward setup.
G2 would have loved to have that trade. It would have opened up a rotation from the A players, but Bang, too strong in the moment.
No, Cryo has ult. He hears them coming. Decides he wants to stick with the weapon instead. Tries to land his shots. First couple go wide, and the second do as well.
Wait a second here.
EU trying to snap on Bustio, still with the op in hand, but it's going to be rotating late. As Bang is the one who goes aggressive. Bang is the one who's going to have to do this.
He's the hero.
Now reinforcements arriving. The Dizzy up top, nothing to flash with it. This swing is going to be insane. Bustio's taking a deeper angle. Now, crunch to find him, and Bang gets 4! But he's ahead. I don't know if they're expecting it.
The time's running low.
They've got to strike now. Bustio on the tap. It's just a threat. Trent is stuck, but he could be the distraction that they need. Yes, he falls, but the time has been bought.
Oh my gosh, Valen!
Valen's gotten 3. Cryo can't hold him back. The time is too short. There's no way for him to pull this off. They both fall to the spike.
Each stage. This should buy time for the rotations here.
They're going to challenge him again. Dog in his face. The molly's out. They're going to do their best to bang, bang. But he gets 2. And just when it looked like a little bit of space was going to be found by Leaf, it's all for naught.
10
Once
seconds
again,
left.
the clock expiring.
And they're just gonna go for a B hit, of course. Beautiful.
He has no idea he's there. What a snap from Icy.
That's a great entry.
I mean, he did everything they needed him to do. Gets the kills, gets the space. EU deciding to invest it all on this retake attempt.
I'll find you.
He's gotten out by himself. There are 4 pushing him 3 from the other side. Only 1 found. Asuna and Bang trying to keep this thing up on their own. Nade keeping a distance for now. Jonah P on the swing, spotting both.
Wow.
See the pings coming out as Bang tries to stay alive.
A lot of pressure on Icy.
Using fancy footwork to do so. Icy will fall. Jonah P, a 1v2. They're weak. They're stacked. The first will fall. Has to swing on the second. And Bang saves the day again.
With Bang. This might just be a blender right here. Oh, man.
Can they steady the shots? That was the entry. So they have to think twice about this. They have to go to plan B, but there are no conditions there for them to be able to lean into a confident.
Look at Asuna. He's already here again. He's everywhere.
You just won that first fight.
He's 2 steps ahead.
They're running into a brick wall, man.
Oh, my gosh.
With no space to be found.
It's beautiful from 100 Thieves.
Trent inevitably will fall as well.
Oh yeah,
And it looked like Icy was considering the possibility of the flank.
It's a full containment right now.
It's a little stagger too, so even if you catch one, are you expecting the second? Sure, he falls, but there was a swing of the second. Bang punishes, and of course, who else? Icy's gonna have to clutch it out if he wants to keep the map alive, and he cannot. Wow. The first map in this best of 5 goes the way of 100 Thieves. They have a really good idea over Busios too. You see the suck, but he's managed to avoid all of it, finally getting tagged. Now they know where he is. The snap from Trent is good.
It's a big entry. Icy just needs to live here and let this bomb go down. Leaf can close this round out from this position.
On his own. If he plays his cards right, if he picks the timing, at this point, he's heard everyone pass by. Oh, he missed the window.
Good discipline, though.
Icy has to stay alive. You mentioned it. The first snap is great. That should buy the time. Now Bang left alone. And he's surrounded. Yeah, nothing he can do there. Some messy shots back in spawn. Kind of sections off a little bit of halls and then some of back bridge. Cryo gets the kill, though. Now, whoa.
He always picks the right spot, it feels like.
Oh, they're playing around the orb. EU knows. He's waiting.
Man.
He spotted the barrel. Not able to connect on the second one yet. The flash is there. Icy able to punish.
Sitting at 5-0.
A great start for him. And now a reposition.
Yeah, they're not messing around with this ace site anymore.
They're gonna head back into Boostio, who's currently by himself.
Does have full setup here and a Viper wall this time around.
And
to go up.
That'll help.
Oh, he's getting prepped for this hit.
He's got to know it's coming.
My camera is destroyed.
Pops all of his utility. You hear the Viper wall go up. Repositions to stay
30
alive.
seconds left.
Oh, finally does fall, though.
Just drops. He gave the kill for free.
Spike
Cryo on the swing with the op in hand. The flash a little bit further deep, and now the ult invested.
What a dart!
Cryo's dead. Is it going to be Bang again? In a 2v2. Turning away the flash, hearing it, spotting it. Only one
Last
found.
player standing.
Asuna in the 1v1 against Trent. So much promise in both of these players.
Oh!
But the timing is everything right now. That spike's been ticking for a little while. And Trent's patient. Looking for the fight, but not forcing it. Waiting for Asuna to make the move.
Oh, he played it so well.
To be the one who plays proactively.
Oh!
He's gotten in his face. Looking for more. There's a whole lot of firepower headed his way.
Great flash from Icy.
Yeah, he's able to get one. But you're right, the flash was just too much for him. Now Cryo finding success with the op.
30 seconds left.
A 4v3, and you've got Bucio who's still playing back in spawn.
There's a lurk in mid.
Concerned that they've lost Hall's control. There's that mid value that you mentioned. Cryo falling.
That's a big kill.
A 3v3. Valen's so weak. And he's the only one really playing on site.
But now you see the power of the Astra. A disruption smoke on the site. He's able to finesse around it. Oh, it's beautiful.
A 1-for-1 though. Is that enough? Icy getting tagged by the dart. They know where he is, but EU's weak. I don't know that he can really take this
Last
fight.
player standing.
Jonah P, a 1v2. The professor cannot deliver.
Bang is wise to stay.
Boostio spotting one, and that's the duelist. But look at how they're still so disciplined. They're not convinced that's where it is. Bang is still here. EU's still here.
Oh, he gets caught mid-jump.
So the first line of defense will fall. But again, now reinforcements arriving. EU the first.
Just a quick flood from 100 Thieves. Already 2 players in this backside area. Valen He needs to go huge. But Jonah!
Try to find success like this. Again, a 3v3.
What?
Spike ticks away. Asuna will fall. A ridiculous shot. But it's traded in kind. Now, twos. Boostio forward. Trent down. And he's got to know where the last is. No spits to speak of. They can play around the wall. They're tempting him. They're baiting him to swing.
Oh my God.
And Cryo lands a shot. The most familiar line in the game. So they invest ult. They realize where the defenses are.
30 seconds left.
Good damage done.
Oh, look at the mind games here. 100 Thieves not convinced.
Look at this calling.
They're thinking twice, thrice about it. Boostio feeling so much pressure. They've got to know this is where the hit is now. Can the captain keep him back on his own?
No!
Time is of the essence. It's running low here. 10 seconds left.
Last player.
Can they keep them back?
Oh my gosh.
They've made a mess of this. Had some cover for himself. He's sucked. He's lit up.
I see no value coming out of the ult though.
Meanwhile, Cryo's still alive. He's still got the op. Not able to land the shot. The flick was close. Finally falls. And now the knife out. Asuna arriving at the scene of the crime.
Look at this. From Jonah.
With the spike in the sight. Time becomes the main factor here. He's only got a sheriff though. Is that going to be the weaponry that he needs? Not able to land the shots, not able to steady the aim. But stays alive. And that could be the difference maker. Valen feeling some of the pressure. They swing into him. He gets 3 on the round.
Gosh. By the time somebody peeks you, you might not be ready, but EU is ready in this case.
Down, B.
Takes out Trent with a clean headshot.
Besting the opposing Sova. And now dart up. They're going to know when they funnel out of here. They're going to want to flood. They try to get ahead of all the utility, and they're going to get the kills for it too. Remember, this was just 2 rifles.
B.
Now a 5v3. And yes, some of them are a little bit further away, but can Icy keep this back?
Left.
The equalizer.
He's got to be able to convert more. All of the rifles are gone. It's just pistols now.
Oh, he's
Pistols.
9 HP.
Not steady enough.
Enemy remaining.
But Bang might be. Boostio's upgraded a weapon.
The rotations have already made their way
30 seconds
over here.
left.
No ults to speak of currently for the defense. EU, the only one close by.
The
And Leaf will
timing.
fall. Now Hunter Shuri at the ready.
He shouldn't even have to use it here.
No, I can't imagine he will.
Full Cypher setup on site.
What a pretty setup from Asuna too. The right click flash around the pillar, the swing on the other side, and the round for 100 Thieves.
Based off of that op shot, like you said.
Bang again, feeling pressure.
Oh my
Fake
gosh,
TP.
he's so clean.
Bang is insane. Oh my goodness, another. Bang continues to find success. Icy dancing around the ult, trying to lay in the shots. Gets the best of Asuna.
That's bombed
Still
out.
3 targets to be found though. And for Icy, that's way too much to deal with.
With this Yoru. You could be at 2 places at once for most of the rounds, if need be.
Ooh. An attempt at an early catch doesn't go the way of Valen.
Oh my! Oh!
This may be perfect. This may be flawless. And it won't be, but they still get the round. Not necessarily just off the backs of Cryo. That is a good sign. Flawless form for the attack again.
They're running the pistol, but
it's traded.
bonus.
It's traded. Trent, tuck, take flight.
He's in such an awkward spot. He's gonna die surely.
The crosshair wasn't even on him, but he still lands the shots. We mentioned how ferocious this would be with the weapons that they had. It was Leaf who was alone in the previous round, and he had a ghost this time. It's really fast. Leaf's the only one here. He's playing on the other side of the cage.
Spam, he's only 40 HP.
But they haven't cleared him. I don't think they know he's there.
The op's dead.
He's gonna find a perfect timing. Oh, as the door goes down, he's left on the other side of it. Now forced to make noise once more.
And Boostio's just snuck in here.
This is the strike that he finds. Boostio's value there is insane. Meanwhile, Leaf is just toggling the door up and down as best as he can. But the realization of what's taking place is sinking in. He's the safety valve.
Oh, he turns around.
Tagged. Gets the kill.
Shut up.
Well played by Icy to respond. That's a weapon upgraded. That's now 2 rifles in the hands of the defense. Bustio on the swing, trying to deal with Trent. And once again, overwhelmed.
Welcome to my world.
Now, 100 Thieves having to invest the pit. One you imagine they wanted to keep into the next if needed. Icy, with the spit in his lap, gets another.
He didn't get the right guy though, Doug.
It's 1 for 1. They've gotten the round back. Is there gonna be enough time? Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! They've sectioned off Trent,
30 seconds
forced to
left.
play behind the wall, trying to grab some high ground on the stairs and help his team, and he's the one who falls to the ult. Joe P getting tagged as well. The nade almost being what cleaned him up. Cryo gets a second.
The A splits are just too well timed for 100 Thieves. And the awareness of EU to ult the right side of sight where that smoke was positioned. Oh
It's
my
perfect.
gosh.
And that should be enough of a cue for them to force this fight.
Bustio got Jonah off of that.
Leaf will fall as well.
Another A split round.
And another success found. Every single bit of the defenses have crumbled.
It's so perfect. Molly on mid door as well.
100 Thieves are making this look effortless.
Family photo.
All of the guns, all of the weapons in EU on the flank, just when it looks like there's going to be an attempt at a retake and a reposition. It's just repeat results. A flawless round to close map 2. 13-7 in favor of 100 Thieves, and again, sunset. Bounce been spotted. The trip now cleared. See a couple of guns waiting on the other side of the smoke, and Icy trying to keep him back. Trying to get the kill, and he does. They're all going to continue to fight. Look at him pushing forward, trying to get EU done. And they do. But now, they've been turned upon. Oh, Icy gets 3. A perfect pistol for G2. Now, a little bit of damage dealt, but stays alive. That's a big kill. Going the way of the defense, but
Bustio just ran Leaf down, Doug.
4 more still to be found. Bang with a paranoia at the ready. Waiting for the right moment to strike, but what's the cue? Bustio on the flank, on the swing. Valorant falls. This would be heartbreak.
Spike down B.
I mean, they didn't even really get a chance to get momentum going.
There might be a walk-in. Allows him to reposition on site. And at the same time, Cryo takes the head off of Jonah in mid. That's the breach dead.
Tried finding a little bit of room
30 seconds
off of the fault line too. That certainly will help. Asuna not able to find any success.
EU stuck in a corner here.
He's tagged up. Trent is so weak though, but the timing is perfect. He finds lethality. Cryo in the smoke, up and close and personal with Icy.
But what's that from Icy?
He got his kill, but
Player standing.
it was traded right back. Bang, a 1v2. Trent 8 HP. Smokes traded. The swing out spam not connecting. Plenty of time to play this through. No utility to his name though. Nice shots from Trent.
Bustio had some not so kind words to say to him as well.
This is not a kind start for G2. Or from G2, excuse me. The fault line that ults, but it doesn't connect. Valen does though. Now Bang playing up close and personal in the smoke. In their faces. Now taking a step back. Cryo's taking so much space mid. And Bustio's doing a bit of the same A. They're so aggressive. They're so active on this defensive side. Oh, Bustio is about to be overwhelmed. And bit off a bit too much. More than he could chew, but now Cryo looking to strike where he could not. Thinks it through. Takes a step back. This 2v4 here is winnable.
Icy's so deep in spawn here.
Cryo's the one who has to stay alive. He's the one with ult. If they want a shot at this, the thrash will be important.
Stop.
Spike planted. Last
Bang only
player
finding
standing.
one. Now Cryo on the hunt. Spike is planted. He's gonna have to deal with not just that, but the 3 members that wait. A shot onto the first. They're really selling this fake. Oh no!
Spike down A.
Cryo can do so much here.
I have to cancel now.
Yeah, they invested so much into that. But the kills being traded on the other side of the map slows things down.
This is where G2 crumble. This is where they fall apart. When everything goes dead quiet, when they get thwarted off of the game plan that they wanted to do. when it gets scrappy.
And they're
30
starved
seconds
for
left.
information. How do they respond? It seems like 100 Thieves are the ones who are a little panicky here. An early paranoia, guns. Oh my gosh! Unreal. And they continue to try to fight for this B main space. Rocket invested and 2 kills found. And here's where things slow down once more. Bang, it's a Vandal. They'll trade you on that.
It's like a playground for him right now. TPing around everywhere.
Only one spotted, but they've got to understand here's where the pressure lies. And with 3 members here, this is where 100 Thieves thrive, but it's a 1-for-1. Leaf and Valen with much to do about it. When you're outnumbered, this doesn't really add up your way. Valen, 51 HP, and Boostio gets the clutch.
Pointing at him.
Smoke ahead of it, but the paranoia this time is good. Asuna still not able to get ahead of it.
Good punish.
They just want to fight for this space. Bang, again, a play looking to be made. And a kill found, but at what cost?
But here we go again. When everything freezes up, noise is cut. 100 Thieves in these scenarios just become superheroes.
G2 can't afford to lose a situation like this again.
They're just so scared to throw away another round. No one's even moved at all. It might just work out for them in their favor.
They're both here. If G2 go forward, the potential for disaster. That was a risky ult. Both hatch traded.
It's a battle in mid.
Both positions given away. Cryo has to take a step back. They're going to swing into this. They're going to swing into it, but it falls down to 1v1 again.
Spike down mid.
Icy with 20 HP. That's only half the job, though.
Spike planted.
The hard part is yet to come. Boostio creeping forward.
No way.
G2 have found a timing. They've found some space mid. 100 Thieves normally have someone watching it, but they found the window, and they're going to punish.
Valen. The man who looked defeated. He's rising from the dead.
A 2v5.
Spike planted.
And this one feels out of reach. This one feels impossible. And they've got to deal with the ults. They've got to deal with the numbers disadvantage. They've got to deal with the fact that the spike is down. And honestly, for as chaotic as things have been, but as much as they've gone the way the 100 Thieves, they've won 3 rounds in a row, but they've got to save these weapons. The thrash from a distance. And they're going to spot one. Leaf not getting tagged, though. Now pushing forward a little bit more. As the spam goes through, the bullets connect. Leaf falls. Asuna on the prowl as he gets another. The nade will be good. And Cryo will too. Jonapi falls as Asuna gets 3. 100 Thieves back up to 2. On the lead, and Icy falling right off the bat.
It's crumbling right now.
Again, a little bit more aggressive space taken from Valen. He was in spawn, but EU was wise to it. That felt forced. So now when decision arises once more. You didn't find any success aggressively A at the beginning with Icy. You didn't with Valen TPing back into spawn. Where do you go from here?
I don't know. And it almost feels like G2 are just checked out right now. No one was there to help Icy on that default A. Nobody, no set of utility lane at all.
EU's gonna get all 3, isn't he? Spot. Oh! Doesn't even get 1.
What an answer from Trent, but are they gonna clear Asuna here?
Asuna's weak. It's Asuna who gets all 3.
First seed, you get to pick a team that you want to play in Shanghai.
Hang on here, we can't think about that right now. The paranoia is so good! And the rocket! It's so decisive, it's so destructive! Just when it feels like they may have had something. 100 Thieves strike. And the timing could not have been better. An 8-4 half.
That being said, there's so many players of G2 primed and ready to flood out. How coordinated will this retake be?
The pivotal pistol desperately needed to go on the way of G2, and Asuna continues to farm. Incapable of doing wrong. Valen again. The captain left alone. Unable to find. Hey, the guy can do it all. He's about to get pressed again. Is this the icing on the cake? Oh, immediately overwhelmed in the face of the flash. Cannot convert. EU dancing around the cage, deciding to go mobile with it. Getting a little bit of a tag and dancing around. Trent's on the defuse. EU's gonna have to go forward. He's gonna have to go forward now. Only got it to half. Valen, again, outnumbered, outgunned. What a way to close the round.
A retake from the likes of G2. How well coordinated can they be in this moment? And as I say that, Boostio decimates Leaf.
They have a couple of rifles here to fight back with. And they're deciding to take a split approach. 2 through attacker spawn, 2 through defender spawn. Intending to divide the attention of 100 Thieves, but they have so many numbers on this, they're happy to do it. And once again, every single kill goes their way, but Icy strikes at just the right time to keep it competitive, to avoid another blowout. Can they convert? Numbers the way of 100 Thieves as Trent dances around. It's gotten to 2s, but it's not enough. Into the site, the Thrash is very close. It's only gonna tag what? Oh my gosh, what a shot from Valen, but I don't think he knows. Bang, got tagged. Cryo takes his head off. He's still alive. Is this how they snatch it back?
There's no way.
A round that shouldn't have gone. The way of G2 currently hangs in the balance. Or should have gone the way of 100 Thieves, excuse me. The spike out of reach now. Leaf re-clearing mid. They're gonna try to get the orb for Bang. Oh no, that was messy. The plan was clear though. Bang was gonna try to get the orb, get his ult, and then be able to do the TP to grab the spike and then be...
Might commit here. No way.
Oh, but Icy's ahead of it. He's got to know the timing won't be in his favor. Oh, he gets the kill. Aggression. Out from G2, aggression out from Jonah P. Asuna tries to play his timings right, tries to find some space. A big advantage the way of the defense. Ult's invested, and they're wrapping around them now.
No shot.
Again.
His playground.
A 5v3 to close the series.
Oh, he got a headshot.
10 HP left for Jonah P. Boostio and Cryo in a 2v3. The spike should go down. It's now 2s. Again, a reminder, this was a 5v3. Out of the early aggression, it seemed like G2 were going to be able to play another round to live one more life. Cryo falls. Boostio does 2. Clean shots out from Leaf. From being, those were the risks that you were looking for. Those are the risks that you were calling to see.
We get to see the setup now.
No, Leaf is playing in a different spot, but he's still going to find success. Still getting the kill onto Asuna. Oh, playing his life perfectly. G2 holding the line here. Everyone crumbling. 100 Thieves.
He walks through this smoke.
100 Thieves with Stingers and a Sheriff, and Icy falls. Seldom see these end in situations like this, but Leaf positioning around, trying to stay alive, but he's overwhelmed. Somehow, they find themselves 2 kills away in this light buy situation. As soon as the smoke goes down, the nade goes out. Asuna's playing his life perfectly, but spotted. The paranoia is great. The kills come through. Valen's left alone. He's got to play hero, and he cannot. From first strike to their first title of the partnership era.